Hey everyone. So I kind of wanted to make, I guess, a follow up or I guess you would call this an update on a video I posted almost a week ago about the embodiment of karma, who is this individual right here. I talked about this community post plus this one right here. I pretty much debunked all of his, I guess, accusations or lies he made about me and the accusations I made about Hornet, where he pretty much deflects the like everything I've said. He downplays it and he just lies in general. I recommend you watch the video if you haven't already. It explains everything in more detail. I'm not gonna read all of this out, but to give you guys an update, he was quiet for pretty much the entire week until a few hours ago, and I wanted to talk about this where he made an image. He he, he made this a Jenna bent of of himself, and this goes back to what I said about how watch the videos that he makes aren't exactly like, prawn. It's still very suggestive and inappropriate content, and you are not in the more high ground when you say that this is like, well, it's not prawn, so it's not, it, it's not inappropriate, and you do not. Like, you don't make something like this and then try and tell me that it's not like a weird fetish thing. Like, you're just not going to tell me that you're completely innocent in making something like this in terms of, being family friendly and all that other bullshit. And I really do believe that it's because of this mindset that he defends Hornet so much, even after Hornet himself admitted to doing all the horrible things that I've accused him of, because he does not want to be held any type of any form of reliability for all the weird shit that he makes. And I want to make it clear, I don't care about the stuff that he makes, but I bring it up because he tries to defend someone who just straight up sex with a bunch of minors self-admittedly. So I think it's weird that the person who defends him is the guy who makes really weird and suggestive content like this. But I'm not here to just talk about the embodiment of karma. In the last video, I mentioned someone called Yuri, whose full name is Neo Yuri, and I did some digging into the content and who who they are. I knew about them before from Frosty's old server that's since been deleted, but I wanted to learn more about them, and I learned something pretty important. As we can see from this video right here, this person looks to be like on the older side of things. Now, I don't want to say that he's like an adult, but like, I am not like I assume that people here, like the embodiment, the comma, I'm willing to believe that this guy is like 15 years old, like like a toddler, pretty much. Like Augustine is like 15 years old. I've talked about him a lot, and that's why I've only gone as far as to just call them stupid multiple times. I just called them dumb and say that they've done a bunch of stupid things. But I want to just kind of just talk about this guy a lot because you are a grown ass adult and you are defending Hornet with this fucking guy, and I want to show you guys more than just this comment he made on Karma's community post. I believe this was on the first post that Karma made. I could be wrong though. Yuri commented, and don't forget me because I was livid. Also, and then I felt non-executive to deal with the problem that only I can fix. One, his English is abhorrent, but I'm not gonna dig into him for that because it usually means that he's fluent in another language. But what I will rip into him for is what he means like this. What do you mean a problem that only you can fix? Like what? Like how are you the only one that can deal with the problem of me accusing Hornet of really awful things that she has accused him of? Because keep in mind that everything I'm going to show you came after that video that I made with Hornet, where Hornet admits to everything. And and he has seen the video. He even had the screenshot where he said he's seen the video, and yet still makes comments like this in support of Hornet. I'll show you that screenshot in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna go from top to bottom from the order that they occurred in. Um, so this is Balt. He was the admin who got everyone into Frosty server for the raid, but he asked why they deleted the video. The video being I don't think it was the the video where Hornet admitted to it. I'm actually not 100% sure, but I'm 99% sure it is because I can't think of any other video that would be shown here. But here we have the embodiment of karma saying like I don't want any mention of that guy back in the server because I say something that he I say something that shows that he is wrong and he has a fragile ego and he can't handle it. Well, one weird thing that Yuri says is babe, which like if you're a fully grown adult and this guy's like 15, I have a lot of questions about the implications of this. I'm not going to really say anything without proper evidence, but like it is really weird what's going on here. But so then they go on about it, about how Ball was talking to me about all this. He was relaying me all of this information. It's how I got these screenshots. And I straight up said that I don't care that the evidence and exception me doesn't care about how they feel about this because that's what this all is. They don't want to believe that Hornet was a bad guy and they were willing to do any type of mental gymnastics and downright just make shit up for them to think that Hornet did nothing wrong in their own little bubble on the internet, even if that means letting a literal child put it to run loose inside of their community. So Yuri says here it's already been discussed and there were already consequences put in. He wants to still be persistent. I'll give him that, but he doesn't get. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Like over get the fact like over a month ago this has been settled. He must be brain dead or either unaware of the conversation we did to end this and move on. She's lying right here. There was no end of the conversation. What wound up happening was I joined. I showed them evidence of Hornet being banned. Hornet does get temporary banned, and then Yuri and Karma both leave because they're all butthurt and don't wanna. They don't listen to facts. They only listen to feelings. And if they feel like Hornet didn't do anything wrong, then why even hear all of the important evidence? And then they eventually came back. I guess they made Frosty take some like crazy pills because he actually listened to all the stupid shit that they said. Which he has since taken back. He said that it was dumb to listen to all of this, which I do agree. I think it was dumb of him, but we live and learn, whatever. Um, And this is where I kind of lose my mind here. Koma says it wasn't Hornet, it was her sister. If you don't know, Hornet is actually a character from Azor Lane, who is the sister of a character called Enterprise. So Hornet tells them that it was Hornet's sister who did all that crap, and Neo, being a fully grown adult, takes that at face value and says, "Yeah, Yuri actually listens to the most stupid ass defense that I think I've ever seen." That then again, I haven't really seen much, and he agrees with it. And this is why I am so upset at Neo, because you are a fully grown adult. You are one of the few people that should use their head in these situations. Like, why are you trying to put up shield for a child predator, ignoring all of the evidence and justifying it with shit like this? Like, a lot of people look up to adults within the gotcha community because they're usually like the sensible ones, but clearly not you. You're actually a fucking idiot if you genuinely believe all of this shit and that you're in the right. It is crazy. And he once again says he's the drama seeker that wants to start drama. I am coming out with accusations with evidence behind them that I have shown to everyone involved, including you. I'd hardly call that just seeking drama. I am seeing someone who is apparently knows a lot of influential people within the gotcha country human community, which isn't that big, but like a problematic figure, and I think it would be a better place if he wasn't around. I'm talking about mostly Hornet, but I'm also gonna throw Dogfire in there because I think he's also a child predator who's messaged a lot of young female country human creators and done some really fucked up shit about it. So, and I like this a lot. Beware of his parents to tell him he was a mistake, and they wanted him aborted. I just want him to go off himself. Very normal thing to say about somebody online that you don't like. You know, I really, I didn't really think about this like at the time because it was like, oh, someone told me to pretty much kill myself, or that I wasn't wanted on the internet. Oh wow, just another day online, I guess. But I really do have the question. They don't ever talk about how they don't talk about how Hornet isn't guilty, like in all of this. Like they don't show any evidence. They don't talk about why. They just make shit up. Like, oh, it's Hornet's sister, which is stupid. They then say it was a doppelganger, which I is something that you have to be fucking psychotic on the internet and terminally online and the biggest retard on the planet if you make that up and genuinely believe that as your defense. Like I can't get over the entire doppelganger thing, and then you just say shit like this, like no argument against me, no proof, like no real defense, just I want him to off himself because he said something about somebody I like that is true, and I can't defend him. That's all that this is. He knows about it. He says right here he has seen both of the videos that I have posted about it, and he does say that Hornet does have a lot of explaining to do. Um, what is there to explain? Like, I want I want to ask you that. Like, I guess that Hornet was actually a he. I guess that's a big thing to explain. But like, he just straight up admitted to everything. He admitted to it all. Like, Hornet admitted to being a child predator. He has sex children. He admitted to being in a prawn video, a gotcha prawn video, and you still defend him and say that he didn't. Like, you are so beyond like delusional at this point, and I think you really should not be on the internet because you have clearly been warped by all of this. Like, because like I don't know how long you've been online. In fact, I'm gonna actually see what your oldest video is. Like 11 months. Like, you must have had a really rough 11 months if this is the shit that you actually are like not only like invested in, but like actually believe. Like, you unironically saw a video of someone admitting to being a child predator, and then you blame it on a fucking doppelganger, and then say a bunch of stupid shit like this. Like, it's just so crazy. I wasn't gonna make a video about this person, but when I found out that they seemed to be a fully grown adult, I just couldn't hold back because I don't know, just something about seeing fully grown people act like the biggest like retards on the internet. I think is absolutely crazy. And yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna try to get my account verified so I can invite you all to the Discord very soon. I'm sorry for how long it's taking. It's a system that I fucked up the first time. I hope I can get it working again soon, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.